Do you mean to tell me that the elder millennial is trying to scam people out of money potentially and lying to his supporters? No.
Y'all remember when I made this video? I want to create a middle-class hedge fund.
Yep, I do recall something about that, your middle-class hedge fund. Whatever happened with that? This was posted on X back in February of 2024. And in that video, you said you wanted to do all of these things.
Because in the last month, I've been working with a group of investment bankers and lawyers to actually make this a reality. I'm actually proud to say that we're getting ready to launch. Within the next 2 months, this is going to be a real thing. Start out, there will be 40,000 slots. And the buy-in investment is a one-time payment of $500.
Again, this was back in February, so I was a little curious about your middle-class hedge fund, so I thought I would find out more. So I went to your LinkedIn page. And here we see that you are the owner of Sunsure, which was founded in March of this year. But the weird thing is, when I click on the link, it takes me to an alternative energy company in India. And considering how you feel about foreign brown people, it seems unlikely that you were the owner of that company. So I did a little more digging. Then I found your article of incorporation from July 25th, 2024, where you're listed on here twice as both the president and director. And if we look here at the bottom under annual reports, we see no annual report filed. Which I have to say, Joe, that's a little concerning for me. Annual reports in the state of Florida are due between January 1st and May 1st, and you're already over 2 weeks behind. And that's a $500 fine. And if you don't file that report by September 16th, your company is going to be dissolved by the state of Florida. Another thing I find of concern about your incorporation document is that everyone on it has the same address, specifically this address. And yes, that is real. It is listed in their article of incorporation, which is out there and publicly available to everyone. I mean, it's not like I'm sharing someone's DD-214 on the internet without their permission. Here's the bigger and far more concerning issue that I have. I checked the SEC's Edgar database. That's where you go to register a hedge fund if you are offering securities. That's where the filings go. I searched for Sunsure, I searched for Sunsure Financial, I searched for Joe Redden, I searched for Joseph Redden. And I found nothing. No Form D, no advisor registration, no exemptions, and no PPM, not even a pretend one. If you're going to have a hedge fund, you are required to do these things. You can pause to read if you want more detail, but I'm just going to go through them real quick. File a Form D, register as an investment advisor, register as a broker-dealer, disclose risk, strategy, and governance through a private placement memorandum or PPM. Appoint a custodian, file with the FINRA or state regulator, submit performance disclosures. Now, not all of those required, but I think the first 5 or 6 are. But wait, it gets so much worse. Remember the date on this? Back in February of 2024. According to his article of incorporation, that didn't form for another 5 months in July of 2024. So back in February, he was saying this.
I want to create a middle-class hedge fund. So believe it or not, we're actually doing that. That's happening. Because in the last month, I've been working with a group of investment bankers and lawyers to actually make this a reality. And I'm actually proud to say that we're getting ready to launch. But beyond that, here's the specifics I can give you so far. So to start out, there will be 40,000 slots. And the buy-in investment is a one-time payment of $500.
So in February of 2024, Joe's out here saying we've got 40,000 shares at $500 each. We've got lawyers working on it. We're getting ready to launch. But actually, his company Sunsure wouldn't form for another 5 months. You can't offer 40,000 shares in a company that does not exist. You can't talk about SEC compliance with no filings. And you also can't claim that lawyers are structuring a fund that's not even incorporated yet. What Joe did was called pre-offering solicitation. That is pitching security investments without any legal registration or exemptions on file, and that is a violation. I don't know if his middle-class hedge fund even got off the ground. There were a couple of videos on it. Then he talked about throwing people off of cliffs that he thought were stupid, and then he got banned. Just because you may do something potentially illegal and it fails, that doesn't mean that it's still not illegal. So if you're someone who's gotten caught up in all of this, I suggest you go here. That's the official website of the SEC for reporting any sort of financial wrongdoing, like stumbling onto someone who's invented a hedge fund in a trailer park. Well, anyway, this has been Doc for Diesel Punk Industries. Thanks for watching. And as always, Crunchy White Pimp forever.
I don't know what the hell the older millennial was or is trying to do, but that seems like he was trying to scam his followers out of about $20 million. This fucking guy, man.